我手上的这个像蚊子一样的，也是一种机器人。像这种微型仿生类机器人，特别适合用于战场上的信息侦查等特殊任务。
So not too long ago, Serpente dropped the video about China's so-called mosquito robot. Yeah, that thing's the size of a bug that supposedly spies on the battlefield. Sounds like some Marvel villain gadget, right? You're like,
oh no, China's so far ahead of us, what will we do?
Now, if you know Chinese, on the top left corner, you can tell it's a CCTV military channel segment. The kid in the camo uniform is from National University of Defense Technology. That's what his badge says. He was holding up this tiny bug-looking thing to the camera for literally 3 seconds. After that, the whole rest of the video is just a lab, other robots, some concepts, and a whole lot of blah 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 about how robotics are the future. Not a single seconds of that mosquito robot flying, moving, doing anything. Basically, a plastic toy cameo.
So what happened to the mosquito-sized drone?
There's no content about it. I saw no reality, and it's been being portrayed as real.
So when you see this kind of news coming out, both you and I were like, come on, this is nonsense. It's just vaporware, and it's typical of Chinese propaganda. They put some crap out, everyone believes it, eats it up.
Now, technically speaking, nobody in that clip said, we have successfully developed this mosquito robot. So strictly speaking, it's not fake news. But come on, man, I'm with Serpente at this point. I mean, this is CCTV military channel. It's not TikTok, it's not a comedy show. If you give 2 seconds of that shot and then immediately cut to this kind of bionic robots are perfect for battlefield surveillance, and then you keep showing real working machines, what do you expect people to think?
You know, it's pretty ridiculous. But what's more ridiculous is people have taken those first few frames of this video and made it as if China has made this massive breakthrough.
This is not a straight lie. This is blurred propaganda. They mix vision, prototype, concept, achievement, shake them together into one soup, and let the audience's brain fill in the blanks. And people trust CCTV because it's official. It's serious. You think the government will waste people's time showing the pure toy? Of course not. That's why it misleads so easily. This is the exact same logic as the Great Leap Forward posters. Back then, they never said, we guarantee every acre will yield 10,000 caddies of grain. But they give you the numbers, the slogans, the stage photos, and let you imagine the miracle. Different era, same manipulation. Now, here's where I think Serpente's take is too shallow.
And this annoys me because this happens all the time. We saw it with the nuclear battery.
Yeah.
Where they keep saying this nuclear battery will power your smartphone for 50 years or whatever. It's debunked, it's rubbish. Then they had the brain-powered robot, remember that
the
thing?
Toy.
It's just a toy with a piece of like goop in it, and they're like, oh look, it's brain-powered. Meanwhile, it's not true. And it's not a Chinese research anyway.
It's based on Western research.
Yeah, exactly.
Ha! Fake propaganda from China again. Yeah, true, but that's just the surface. Because every country uses media tricks. America does it, Europe does it. Headlines that exaggerate. Clips cut in misleading ways. That's standard. But what's unique about China? It's scale and purpose. In China, this isn't a one-off clickbait. It's systematic. From textbooks to nightly news to those mosquito toys to the endless hype cycles like aircraft carriers rolling out like dumplings. Or China leading the world in quantum communication. It's the same formula. Exaggerate a half-finished project, turn it into a national flex, and let the audience's imagination do the rest. This isn't about one robot. It's about keeping the whole nation locked in the dream where the government looks invincible. That's why they do it. To reinforce nationalism, to prevent people from questioning, to keep collective pride high enough so no one asks the wrong questions. The ultimate goal, regime security and power maintenance, always.
我热爱中国共产党。我热爱中国共产党。热爱祖国。热爱祖国。
But here's the dirty part. The foreigners ain't innocent either. After CCTV's little bug clip, Western media went crazy. Breaking news, China built a spy mosquito. Some YouTubers just loop those same 2 seconds, then fill the rest with random robot clips or even other countries' prototypes to demonstrate how scary it is. Zero first-hand info, zero evidence, just fear porn.
What does this have to do with the Chinese?
I know, it's kind of
US
like
Air
that
Force.
first Chinese video where they showed the thing for 2 seconds, not it being used,
Yes.
and then cut to a bunch of robots spazzing around. So you just proved that Harvard made this and showed no proof of China's.
Yes.
Why make a news report about this then?
Why? Because fear sells. Because China is making terrifying spy gadgets, gets clicks. Hey, you know what doesn't get clicks? Hey, China might have waved the plastic toy on TV. Sir Penzay was like, why does a tiny hint from China cause a storm? When Harvard was already working on inside robots back in 2013.
Imagine if we just saw Twitter erupt right now. America makes micro drones that are capable of surveillance and all that
You
kind
don't
of stuff.
see that.
You don't. It's only when China puts out some rubbish little short and people pick up on this and think it's real. They just always believe it. It really annoys me.
What? Why?
Bro, you know the answer. Because you and the media you feed off want that storm. It's profitable, it's convenient, it makes your audience addicted to the narrative China equals sneaky, scary, untrustworthy. So he keeps hammering on fake Chinese tag, while all his sources are just Western media recycling each other, conveniently ignoring the fact that this entire circus is a feedback loop. CCTV blurs, Western media amplifies, foreigners panic, YouTubers cash in. See the pattern? China's propaganda makes citizens imagine national greatness. Foreign media spin makes outsiders imagine national threat. 2 sides, different audiences, same trick. And who loses? Regular people. Chinese citizens live in the bubble of state-manufactured pride, foreigners consuming clickbait fear until they see China as a monster. Meanwhile, both governments, both media machines win. So next time you see a shiny clip about some miracle invention, whether it's from CCTV or CNN, ask yourself, am I watching the breakthrough or am I just watching someone's marketing? Because in this game, you and me, we're not the players. We're the product.